Loberg's, she's coming along. I know she went for a run yesterday, and I will probably get her on the court doing some things today. So I think we'll probably try to incorporate her into practice tomorrow. So, but she's feeling good and less sore. Bree, I think she'll be ready to go. I think she just twisted her ankle, but she'll be ready to go today for practice.
Everybody else okay besides those?
They are.
Okay.
They're doing really well.
What about your first series on the road? I mean, it's got to be exciting for the kids, I think, right?
I think it's fun. I think your first trip of the year is always exciting, especially more than a one-day trip here. It's a tournament. I think it's a chance for our team to get to know each other better. It's great team bonding, and hopefully we can turn out just like the men did on their first road trip as well. They had a lot of success, so hopefully we can follow that suit.
You guys usually have a road trip over Thanksgiving, don't you?
We do. We're always on the road for Thanksgiving, so that's pretty traditional for us.
And I mean, that builds some kind of camaraderie, right? I mean, having a Thanksgiving dinner, something like that.
It does. I think it's great it's a great opportunity for your team to become closer, learn how to play on the road, different environments. It's our longest road trip of the year. Usually they're just one-nighters, and this is, we're hoping to have a lot of success, and we'll definitely have a lot of fun with each other and really enjoy the time.
What about the teams there, especially your first team that you played? What do you know about them?
Well, San Diego State's a team that went to the Sweet 16 last year. They lost one of their best players, which was close to an All-American last year, so I think they're really still trying to gather themselves and recuperate, but very well-coached team. A lot of tradition, a lot of success with Beth Burns as the head coach, and North Carolina State comes in and they went to the first round last year as well. So we've got two teams that were in the NCAA tournament last year and ACC conference in the Mountain West, and it's going to be a great test for us on the road.
With how China shot the lights out kind of all last week, do you expect a lot of teams to be keen in on her?
They are, and we really expect everybody else to really step up. I think people have to have the players to be able to do that. But I thought Dayton did a great job against her. They played 10 or 12 kids. I thought the shots that China did get off, I thought she had a very small window to get her to get a look. But we still scored 81 points, and I think there's other people that are getting involved, and I think it gave us a look as coaches as far as some adjustments that we need to make as well.
Your shooting percentage tops in the Big Ten right now. I mean, is that kind of validation for the kind of work you put in during the offseason to get that back up?
Well, I think it just shows that we've got more balance on our team. The stat that I'm more concerned with is we're last in the Big Ten in defense, and I think that's something that we take pride in, and we're not going to go very far if we don't fix that. We're going to score a number of points, and I think our players are shooting the ball well. We're taking high percentage shots. We're playing as a basketball team on the offensive end, but it's a defensive end that we've got to fix, and we got to fix pretty quickly.
Have you had the chance to watch the film on the Dayton game and notice anything about the defense that, besides their tempo, that you can see that needs some fixing?
Well, absolutely. I think we played their tempo, and it's their tempo and their style of game is to outscore teams, and they did. I mean, it was 97-81, and I think we got caught up into their style instead of us playing our game. They had 8 to 10 kids that can score. I think it was a bad matchup for us. They have mobile post players and we don't. So I think Pittsburgh was a completely different team. We all saw that game with probably more athleticism, but I think we matched up better with Pittsburgh. So basketball is all matchups, and we got ourselves down in the first half with a poor 7-minute stretch, and I think that's where we lost the game.
Leah, after she had a couple big games to start off the year, I mean, is that just the kind of thing where she's not needed to be relied on so much to score?
We need her. I mean, we need her to be more consistent. I mean, I think she needs to learn to become more of a consistent basketball player, and it's putting way too much pressure on Key and China to play way too many minutes. She's got to come out and just play her game and not force things and play a lot more discipline, but we really need her to be playing at the level that we know she can play at.
It did seem like, in those first couple games she was really driving the hoop, being aggressive. Was she laying off that a little bit in the last couple games that you see?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think, I think people are playing her for that now, so she's got to, use other things and use other tools, and I think she's trying to pass the ball, and I think she's, not making great decisions passing where she's turning the ball over. But I think she'll get it. I think she's still young. And kind of growing into the game and learning more about the game, and I think it's decision making on her part is probably the biggest thing that she needs to continue growing.
Sari came off the bench and she did some good things for you. Do you like the way she's contributing?
I really do. I think Sari got some great experience over the weekend and great minutes, and Sari's a tough player. I mean, those are the types of kids that we really want in our program, is kids like Sari that are tough, that can play both ends, knock shots down, and for her to go out and play like that as a freshman for 17 minutes and be that productive, I'm really excited about how she's progressing.